This video, I decided to purchase a build from Lancelot. Recently, they've launched a little build creator thing where you can buy builds from Lancelot members, and a lot of them are, top Deepwoken players, so buying builds from them seems like a good idea until you actually realize that some of these prices are a little bit outrageous. I won't show any names, but this person is charging like $30 for Deepwoken builds, and then I've seen some outrageous prices, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So I decided, why not sacrifice my money and buy a build from Lancelot. In honor of my sacrifice, guys, please make sure to like and subscribe because I'm trying to hit 3K subscribers by my birthday, which is March 30th. So yeah. Alright guys, we're on the build request ticket page here. Before I actually get to purchasing a ticket, let me take a look at some of these fees and some of these sellers, and let's see how much they're charging for some Deepwoken builds. Alright, so most of these guys are selling their Deepwoken builds for like, I would say $5 to $10, which is, in my opinion, somewhat overpriced. If you guys are looking to purchase a build, I'd go for like $3 to $5. Again, if you do have money and you just don't really care that anything's good, these builds will, I wouldn't say they'll make you better at the game, but they are good builds, they're top builds, and they are providing what they say they're providing. So you're not getting scammed on the actual product, but I would say the price is somewhat of a scam, guys. Like, let's be real. Spending like even like $8 on a Deepwoken build, in my opinion, seems outrageous for most people anyways, right? But yeah, if you guys have money to spare, because I know most people are kids and you guys probably don't have like crazy amounts of money. If you have a job or something and you do want to buy a Deepwoken build, then this is a good spot to go to. This is not an advertisement, I would like to clarify as well, because I don't want to get banned, and I'm also like kind of like supporting it, but I'm not supporting it, right? Like, I'm not telling you guys this is the best thing ever. It's not. You can find these builds on YouTube as well. So Deepwoken mods, don't ban me. And yeah. Alright guys, let me give you a quick checklist of what to look for in someone when buying a build from them. First off, I would recommend personally, this is just in my opinion, I would make sure they've hit at least top 10 with their build, just to make sure that they're a trustworthy person and you can trust that their build as actually functioning, because you're paying good money for this, right? Secondly, I'd make sure that the price is somewhere in between $3 to $5. Most are around here, and I'd say that's probably the best value. If they are charging more, then I would make sure that they provide something else, because I know some people, they have literally a paragraph written of things that they're offering. So if you guys have a little bit extra money and you want some more value out of your, purchase, then I would definitely recommend looking around and seeing what you can get. You can also definitely talk to these people, and sometimes they'll even give you discounts, because some do say that their prices are negotiable. So yeah, just good luck purchasing, and let's move on to me actually purchasing my build. Alright guys, so pretty much what I did was I just opened up a ticket, got an immediate response, which is really good, so 5 stars for that, and I got his PayPal instantly, and I just sent him the money, and then he sent me the build. By the way, I did also make sure to tell them that I was making a video on this, just to make sure they knew. And shout out to my boy Sheffy for actually looking out for me here, because he did tell me that I could get banned if it was like advertising it, which this is not. Again, mods, please don't ban me. I'm doing a review, and I don't think that should technically count as banning it, because I'm not telling anybody to buy this. And in fact, I feel like for the most part, I am kind of just giving reasons as to why you shouldn't. And at the end of the video, I will even give some alternatives if you don't have the money or don't want to spend money on Deepwoken builds. Alright, let's move on to the actual review. I won't showcase the stats here, but I'll just go over the important parts. So first off, he gave me 2 builds. One was a Silent Heart and one was a Curved Blade of Winds build. The Silent Heart build is, I'm going to be completely honest with you, very basic and just about the same Silent Heart build that everybody else runs. So yeah, the Curved Blade build was unique. It ran investment into just about every stat category and got all the good cards. I actually made a build similar to it, but I would say it is probably one of the best Curved Blade builds in the game. Is it worth spending money on? If it's like $3 to $5, yes, but anything more than that, I wouldn't. I also do want to give the side of the people that are actually selling the builds, because right now, again, I am on the side where you shouldn't buy builds. I'm gonna be real with you, but I think it's fair that everybody gets an opinion. So here's what Jack had to say about this. So here's our conversation in the ticket, where I said I'm going to just give my honest opinion in this video, because I don't want a lot of people, even if that means certain people might not like me after this. He did say that, to be honest, it's not that weird, because if you're new to the game, you don't know what you're doing. And actually, I didn't think about that. I'm going to be real with you guys. If you are new to the game and you don't know what you're doing, then I would say spending $3 to $5 for a Deepwoken build isn't that bad. But again, if you're like an experienced player, I wouldn't recommend doing this, to be honest with you, because most of these builds, again, I'm gonna have some alternatives for you guys at the end of the video, but you can find them on YouTube and a few other things. But yeah, shout out to Jack. Make sure to check his YouTube channel in the description, guys, and let's move on to the other person that I actually talked to. So with MX, I told him that I don't think it's smart to pay $10 for a Deepwoken build, and I think he got a little bit offended. Our DMs are pretty long, so I won't show the entire thing, and I'll just show the highlights, and I will also make sure to show good points that both of us made. So let's just go with the start, to be honest. Right here, I just said I don't think a Deepwoken build is worth $10 for just the stats, and he said to send me one of my builds and he'll improve it because, he don't think I make good builds. So let's check out what he did to my build. I will show you guys a before and after. So here is my build that I made in 5 seconds. I get just about every single meta card in the game, and in my opinion this is probably the best scale hero blade in the game, unless you want to get like 90 fortitude, which is also a really good idea. But again, I just wanted to showcase that it's super easy to make good builds, so I made this in literally 5 seconds. And let's see what MX does to the build. Here's what MX did to the build. He pretty much just replaced willpower with intelligence. This build doesn't get all the dead gods. It does get uncapped, what's it called, monster pen for Gale. But I'm pretty sure if you just went my build and you go 3-3, so 3 air dish and 3 song chant and 6 vitality, I would say, in my opinion, that would probably be better because you get more tankiness and you get more damage. But let me know in the comments which build is actually better, guys. The build that MX spent like 5 minutes making, or my build that I meant 5 seconds making. But yeah, let's continue. I want to end this video off on a positive note. I have decided to not showcase anything else in our DMs. After talking to MX for a while though, I did manage to convince him to lower the prices. He's selling 4 builds for $25, and he's even going to give you advice min-maxing them. I feel like if he's offering all these extra services at that point, it is a pretty worth it deal because you are just getting something extra. However, if somebody's just giving you a bunch of builds and they're not giving anything else and they want like $20, $30, $40, I would not do that. So yeah. Anyways, let's move on to the final section of the video where I actually recommend you guys some alternatives to find good builds. Alright guys, there are a lot of alternatives to actually getting good Deepwoken builds without paying. First off, the most obvious one I would like to get out of the way that I have said before is literally go on YouTube and look for some builds. There's a ton of videos showcasing comp builds, like a lot of God Seekers top 10 players showcase some of their builds. Though I would like to say most of them are kinda, I would say, rinse and repeat, but nonetheless the builds are pretty good. I even have some in my Discord server, so make sure to join that, But anyways, second place is honestly another one from me. I review my subscribers' build and I make them pretty good, just about like once a week, once a month now. Not too often, but often, so if you guys wanna my opinion, you can get it from there. And there's also the Deepwoken build server. They help people make builds there as well, so that is the third place you can go to. But besides for that, guys, honestly, making builds isn't that hard. I have an entire video where I showcase how to make good builds, or I just give you guys some advice. But the best advice that I can give you in this video is to literally just keep trying and try and fit as much meta talents onto a build as you can. It's really as simple as that, and hope you guys enjoyed the video, and make sure to like and subscribe.